So, thank you for coming. I appreciate it, brother.
No problem.
So, can you tell me about your big journey in this big world? So, I know you're born in Bangladesh.
Yeah.
So, can you tell me how that was? Like, why you decided to finalize up here in Canada? Because there are lots of like neighbor country. You can go to like Europe. You can go to India. You can go to whatever, China. So, what was your way and why?
So first of all, I want to come here because it's a first world country, like Canada, and I thought there's so many opportunities, so many jobs. I can make a lot of money, and my wife was here too. So eventually, she applied for me. Yeah. Then I came on 2021 October. Yeah. First 2 years it was good. I actually make money. But then things are starting go down like from last year. Yeah, because rent's gone higher, house price gone crazy, and then groceries prices are like hiking up, and you know. And now I don't see like I'm not saying it's too bad, but it's hard. It's hard to live here right now.
Yeah, it's really hard. But what was the your push or reason why you moved from the Bangladesh? So, like most people just running away from something because their country. Like I know lots of Ukrainian people, lots of like people from Russia or India up here. You see this, but they're running from something. Like I know the war, like the no opportunities. So why you not like continue your life in Bangladesh?
So the thing is, Bangladesh is a poor country, as you know, and there are not much opportunities, not many jobs there, and the thing is, things are pretty bad there too. Of political situations are bad. There was a dictator back then. Yeah, it's good now, but still our financial economy is still not up to the mark, and yeah. That's why I moved here.
Yeah, so you also run away from something. Yeah, you don't
Yeah.
want to live a life like that. You don't
Yeah.
want to be poor. That's actually the most all the point of the immigrant people, to get rich, to get the American dream, kinda.
Yep.
But the biggest thing of all the people, they miss their home. Like you got your home up there, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
So you don't pay rent. You have a friends. So is that? I don't think that it's hard point for you. Exactly like in your case, I don't think you missed something like your home or it's a hard part for you.
It is because yeah. Sometimes I miss my parents because my parents are back there, and I miss my home, my friends because I spent my childhood over there, right? Most of my friends over there. Yeah. Sometimes I miss them, but it's better to live here than over there. So yeah, that's why I'm here.
So final point that you are pretty happy up here, then in the same age your life gonna be up there.
Yeah, in terms of living there, yeah, I'm happy over here, but not really happy right now.
Yeah, times are changed a lot.
Times changing, yeah.
So can you tell me what was the best thing when you just came in Canada? And so, like I understood, you come because of your wife. So, did you have any other option at that time, like USA or like Mexico, or just you even don't think about that?
Yeah, I had other options too. I can move to USA, I can move to Australia, but then my wife is here, and then I want to live with my wife, so that's why I moved here.
Yeah, that's the main point. So you choose the Canada, you got your wife, you settle down, you got the place, you got the job. So tell me about more small things like passport, visa, like work permit. Do they obtain with your wife, or you fill up the forms online, or what you did? Just explain the experience about that.
So mostly my wife has a friend, and he's a lawyer, immigration lawyer. So he did most of the work for us, Like we just submit passport and everything, and he did all the work.
So easy peasy.
Easy, not that hard.
Because like lots of the people who are watching, they probably like, oh, it's so hard to fill up the papers. Oh, it's
It
so
is.
expensive, you know. How much do you know? Maybe how much they charge for like fill up the visitor's visa or whatever?
It's approximately, I think, an immigration lawyer charging around $5,000.
That's a lot of
CAD.
money.
Yeah, that's a lot of money. Everything 5,000.
Jesus, that's a lot of money. And so, what is the reason? Why are they giving you like permission to work here? Because you're basically like a visitor, so you need like to be a tourist, or you gonna obtain like work permit separately. What the reason to give you like the work permit?
Oh, so in my case it's different because my wife applied for me, so I got spousal open work permit visa.
Spouse. Wow.
Spousal open work permit, so I can come and easily work there. But for the visitor, it's hard. For visitor, either you have to apply for refugee, or you have to apply for LMIA.
Oh,
So
I heard about that. It's something about the job, yeah? Like,
yeah. So if you want to work here as a work permit, you need the LMIA. But it's getting harder now to get it.
Jeez. Like the situation getting tougher and tougher in
Tougher.
Canada.
Yeah.
So 5 years before nowadays, that was much more better situation than right now.
Yeah.
So how do you think? What is the main reason of that?
Can you repeat the question again?
Yeah, like so 5 years ago, like even 6 years before, that was much more better. Like salaries was better.
Better.
The price was better. There are not so many people like now was there. But what is the main reason why 5 years ago it was better than now? Because now it's pretty bad, we can see.
So what I have noticed, like 5 years ago, rents are pretty cheaper. Food price is cheaper too, and housing price is not that crazy. And there's lots of like this government, they access lots of immigrants here. Lots of immigrants from like India, Pakistan, Bangladesh, Nigeria, whatever you say. Like they came here, and there's millions of students, like work permit holders. So more people, less jobs. That's the main issue, I guess.
So yeah, that's what I was thinking. That we was speaking before about that, because the immigration problem like brings so many people up here, and the Canada is not supposed to have so much people in so short time.
Short time, yes.
Yeah, but do you think about like there was some issue with the guys who coming up here as a students, but they actually got involved into work, not the students, did not prove that they got any money. So like they coming, they start working. So basically like there is some sort of fraud about that, like how they getting like visa, because you really said it's lots of Indian, lots of like Arabic people. So I'm not sure if they got enough money like to sponsor their self, to support their life. So I think there is some issue with that, and the government make a problem like to fill up the papers as a student, but they actually got into Uber, food delivery, and they just started working, not even like studying university. So is that like the some sort of the problem, like fraud, or it's really like that? So they have all money, they go to university. How do you think? Because it's like really lots of people.
Of course, it's a problem because I know because I personally know there are a lot of peoples from India, Pakistan, like all the other countries, Arab. They came here as a student, but they're not going to university. Okay, they're working like even they're working cash jobs like $8 per hour.
Jesus, $8 an hour.
$8 an hour. That's
Can you
crazy,
imagine
right?
that? Can you imagine that?
Yeah,
Oh, that's really crazy.
That's crazy, right? Like minimum salary in Ontario is like what, $17, right? And they're working like half price of it. So it's bad.
Yeah, man, it's really bad. It's I don't know, even like for $8 you can stay back in your country and do the same money probably.
Yeah. And the thing is, you're working $8 per hour, as a cash, and now how are you gonna pay the rent? It's like it's less money, right?
It's insane. That's why probably some of the people living like in a small apartment, like 6 people, like somebody sleeping on the floor on the air mattress, whatever.
Yeah, even in downtown, there are lots of houses, right? They're like 6 people, 7 people, even 10, 20 people in one apartment.
Jesus, that's crazy. That's really crazy.
Crazy.
And can you share like your plans? So you understand the situation is bad,
Yeah.
and you know that you need to do something just to avoid all the problems right now. Because if you're gonna like stay work like $20 an hour job, you're not gonna move like far from the position where you are right now.
Hmm.
So what is your plan? For example, you want to do something just to stop living the shit right now is going on. So what's you gonna do? Do you have any plan in your head?
Yeah, I have a lot of plans on my head. So first of all, I wanted to do business, but business requires a lot of money, right? And now they are not giving any kind of big loans right now. So it's bad. And the thing is, I want to leave Canada too, but now I'm a family man. So my wife, I have a wife and kid, and they don't want to move. They want to live here. I don't know why. So that's why I'm kind of stuck right now.
Yeah, position is not very good. So do you think you have like any other options to do right now? Like maybe like I don't know, find a job, or it's not possible and you need to cheat somehow. Like you got a friend who will sneak you in a good company with a good salary.
Yeah, I think networking is important, but the thing is, jobs in big cities like Toronto, Mississauga, everywhere like Brampton, it's all shit right now. Like there's no jobs. Literally, for even I saw a video like there's plenty of people like 100 people for one job in McDonald's. That's crazy.
Crazy, man. So like I understood that for right now that's a not good time to immigrate into Canada.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Not right now, no.
Jesus, but okay, let's say like this. So for example, there are lots of like people who are struggling with the war right now, like the Jewish people, like the Ukrainian people, Russian people. So they're just running away. So they're looking for a better life too. So what you can advise for people which are like can go here, but just give your advice like how to survive up here, like what's for your opinion like the most important thing. So they came right now, it's a bad time, but how they gonna survive? Like do you think something like advice for newcomers?
For the newcomers, if government give you grant or anything, or if you have money, you can stay here. Or if you don't have money, you're struggling, like look for the job. But if you really can live here, just go away from this country.
Like any other place in Canada is better. Like we know we are in Toronto, one of the biggest like city in Canada. So did you like ever try like the Vancouver, Halifax, Montreal, or even more north?
I talked to so many people, but they were saying in small towns or cities they have less opportunities. In big cities they have more opportunities. So if they have less opportunities, so what's the point of going there?
Fair. But is it like cheaper, much more cheaper and worth it to move somewhere up north just to work the same shitty job, but the difference between like which you're gonna pay here for your rent and there it's so big, so it's better to save some money even with the taxes are huge in Canada.
Yeah, I mean, if anyone want to go there, yeah, for them, yeah, they can go for certain times, go save some money and then come here. But I don't think it's a big difference to go there.
It's definitely not worth it,
Not worth it, yeah.
That's crazy. That's really crazy. So the people who are want to migrate and they thought like Canada, it's the one of the top country in the world. So it's actually not true because of the problem of immigration, what they did to this country, how many immigrants. So it's really like people are just dreaming about.
Yeah, even back in Bangladesh, my friends, they were calling me. They were like, "Oh, I want to move to Canada." then I told them that it's not the right time, and they were so, no, there's so many people, they're making a lot of money. Yeah, whoever come like early like 2000, before 2010, they're established now, like they're settled, they have a lot of money, they bought the houses. But now if you want to come now, it's really hard.
Jesus.
It's really hard to settle down here right now.
So, if you can pick 3 main problems of Canada right now, what is gonna be? What's gonna look like?
First of all is housing price. Second is mass population. And third one is grocery.
Groceries getting so much expensive.
Even I know a guy, he just bought like 2 bags of grapes and then 2 shampoos. It's $100.
That's crazy, brother. That's crazy.
That's terrible, right?
And the quality of the products, let's
Yes,
mention
it's
it's
so
not
worse.
that great. It's
No,
not that great.
It's not that great.
And it's not like farm something, from the farm. So, I don't know. Let's give some hope to the people. So, something good about like what's going on here. Something good. Can you like tell me some good things up here?
The only good thing is it's peaceful. You can live peacefully. There's not many. It's not violent. Like the crimes are getting higher, but it's still livable. Like you can live here like peacefully. There are a lot of landscapes. You can go travel like in the smaller cities. And people are friendly, still friendly.
Even in this bad situation.
Even in the bad situation, yeah, people are still friendly. They're nicer. Yeah, nicer than other countries, of course. Yeah. If you want to live peacefully, you want to meet with friendly people, nicer people, polite people, yeah, of course, Canada is the best country. But opportunity-wise, no.
That is so bad to hear about that, because the 5 years ago when I first time heard about Canada, it was so good country with lots of opportunities, with a good salary, and you can.
Yeah, I heard the same too, like 3-4 years ago.
That's crazy.
But things are changing. Things are different now.
Yeah. So let's imagine that you got a choice to pick between all the countries on the North America, even it's United States, Mexico, Canada. So for right now, what is the best option to really have this American dream, to make lots of money, to build a big house for your family, to live peacefully, of course, and to give the nice education for your kids, whatever, like to live a normal life? What country is gonna be?
I think USA. USA is always the best country.
Jesus, I'm thinking the same way, but can you explain why? Because like I did the research and it's really lots of things, but I want to hear your opinion.
In my opinion, there's more opportunities, more jobs. Like you can do business out of nowhere there too, and you can make a lot of money. There's just millions and billions of opportunities over there.
Why? Why it's got Canada is also the big country, but why is such a big difference? Why there you can make money, here you cannot? Why is like that?
The thing is, in my point of view, like Canada is running, whoever running Canada, like the government, it's not doing much for the people. They're like there's a lot of taxes. Even in the US, it's not that much tax, right? But in Canada, a lot of taxes. Like we're working, let's say we're making 60,000, 70,000 per year, and then 35% we have to give away for the taxes. So it's a lot of tax in Canada right now.
And we don't feel any improvement that the tax.
Nothing. There's nothing to improve.
Yeah, that's crazy. So basically, the problem with the government. Yeah. So
Yes.
the government is. So if the government gonna change, how do you think the situation gonna be better?
It's actually tough because there's a lot of things to fix, right? So if the government change, probably it's gonna take time, but it's gonna change. But a government is gonna stay for 5 years only, right? So I don't know.
For 5 years, is that enough to change everything?
It's not enough. At least it's need 10 to 15 years to change everything.
Yeah, that's crazy. But you know what I noticed? That's 5 years ago, the exchange rate between the US dollar and Canadian was 1.12. Now it's 1.6.
Yeah.
So it's the worst time ever in Canada. To save this, to do something, it's gonna be something crazy. Like, I don't know a lot about the politics in Canada, but I know that Trudeau is prime minister and the people don't like him because of all this stuff which he brings. But there is another guy, like the Pierre or something from the Democrats, I guess. Yeah. So he gonna be here or whatever. So is they gonna change something, or mindset is pretty much the same?
I think Pierre gonna change something actually, because he always telling that X the tax, and his lots of things like he wants to change. He wants to change the housing price, and he wants to deport the mass population, whoever has no status. But it's gonna take time, man, because like he gonna, like, let's say next year he wins and he came. There's a lot of things need to fix first, and then he can do whatever he wants, right? So it's gonna take time.
Interesting. To be honest, I am not sure, but I agree with you. But it's gonna take a long time.
Long time.
So lots of people asking me about the job opportunities and about university. Like what I notice in the States, you don't need to have a degree to make a lot of money. Does the thing the same in Canada? Like you can finish some like courses, like I don't know, like a forklift driver or whatever, and making more money than some people like studying in university for like 10 years, 8 years, and they cannot find a job. And how can explain about that? Like,
So the main issue in Canada is, like, let's say, for example, like doctor. Like if you're a doctor back in India or Bangladesh or Arab, whatever country, when you come here, you have to study again. You have to take the courses for at least like 2-3 years. And there lack of doctors, and then what's the point? They're qualified too, right? But they're coming here and they're doing 2-year courses, and then when they're finished, they cannot go directly to the doctors. They have to do like nursing courses and every other things also. Then after like 5-10 years, when you're qualified, then you have to come as a doctor. So it's gonna take a lot of time, right?
yeah, and you don't have this time. If you have like no money, you
Yeah.
have a rich parents, whatever.
And as a newcomer, you don't have much money, right, to do all the courses.
Do you have any like good example, like rich friends who just made it and how they make it? Can you like share a little bit about that?
I don't have much rich friends over here.
That's bad. You
To
need
be
to change
honest.
your society, brother.
Yeah, but yeah, some people are trying. Yeah, they're trying. They're trying to do some business over here. Yeah, but as a businessman, they're doing great, not bad, because people here, like they want to eat, they want to live here, they want to spend money, of course.
Yes, sir. But there is a 3 way how to make money, yeah? So the first way is regular job, like 8 to 5, whatever. The second way is to make a business. And the third way is to make investments and live like a crazy life with the calculations of the number, all of that stuff. So in Canada, what is for right now is the best thing to make money, for your opinion? Because the taxes are big. Whatever you make, even more you make, more you pay taxes.
Taxes, yeah.
For the business, it's very hard to start. It's really need lots of money. And for investments, you have to know something about that. So
Yeah.
you need to have money too, but you actually need to be smart and to finish some like courses or whatever. So what is the best way to start your like American dream life? What do you think about that?
First of all, I think they have to do a regular job, but side by side they can invest, like they can like or learn some skill to do it, like, and then when they gain some money, like they save some money, they can invest in business too.
So you work a regular job, you try to save some money.
Mm-hmm.
At the same time, you try to learn something, how to invest the money, where you put the money.
Mm-hmm.
And when you collect some money, it's better to invest to start a business, or it's better like to keep saving and do not risk it. It's not worth it.
In my point of view, I think it's better to invest.
Better
Because-
to invest than create a business.
Yeah.
Because it's like too much to risk, or there's a big chance that you can lose the money.
Yep.
Yeah, that's what I was concerning about, because there's so much people up here, and if you like plan good and you have like a good support group of your friends or whatever, you can start a business and it's gonna be good. But at the same time, investing is also the good thing, because if you got the friends and some knowledge,
Mm-hmm.
you can like do more money than in business even. So that was my question, because I don't know like what is better.
Better is to like you have to collect the money and then invest first, and then when you have more money, then you can go for the business. But the actual issue in here is like I'm for example, I'm saying about my community, like in Bengali community, like from Bangladesh, people don't want to take risk over here. So they just want to do the regular jobs, go with the flow. That's the main issue over here. So and the government system, it's like that. Like you have to go for the job 9 to 5, whatever, like 10 to 6, and then you collect the money. You enjoy your Saturday, Sunday. That's it. That's
Gee.
life in Canada.
Tell me how to avoid that life. So nobody wants to live that life. It sounds bad, it's really bad, but the government push you, you're afraid to take a risk, you work your 9 to 5 like you said, and just years, 10 years, 20 years, you feel comfortable, you're afraid to go out from your comfort zone.
Mm-hmm.
So give the secret, like what's the move have to be to just avoid this life, like what you can say, what's the push to do that?
The thing is, first of all, you have to do the regular job first, because you have to earn some money first, right? And then you can invest in stock, crypto, and you can do sports betting too if you want, like predictions.
Yeah, I saw you pretty good in that. I saw
Yeah, I
pretty
do
good.
some sports betting, yeah. And then after like 3-4 years, when you have some money, you can put in business, like let's say 20,000, 30,000, let's say 50,000. Then you can take the risk, because you then have a lot of money, so you can have backup money too, so take the risk.
Fair. And what about like, the things with the job? So lots of the guys are IT, lots of the guys logistic, immigration, like we said. There's lots of construction. I saw lots of like drivers, whatever. So for the guys who don't know where to start, so what job is the really good job up here, like with a good salary, like with a good society, friendly? What's like, source of a good job up here?
I think the number one good job is IT, because it's easy. You can work from home as well, but you need certain like amount of degrees for that. And then construction is also good. You have a lot of money, and then you can go to marine also. Marine has a lot of money too.
Yes, sir.
And there's some other kind of jobs too, like in automobile, like car dealerships,
Yeah, engineering.
like kind of engineering, and aircraft engineering has a lot of money too.
Yeah, that's actually a good thing. It's
Yeah.
good that you mention it, because I never heard about that. But the aircrafts, like I don't know, like a technician or whatever.
Yeah,
It's a nice money.
Nice
It's a
money.
really nice money. I should start thinking about that too. But okay, to finalize, so the guys who just came here, they don't know where to start, and they are really struggling. They don't have a lot of money. Just what can you tell the people who just came over Canada? They cannot go to the US. They cannot go like back in their country because of the war. They're right here, right now. They don't know what to do. Give your advice, buddy.
So, first of all, if you come here, just stuck here, like be here for a certain time, just collect the money, and then when you have money, you can move. So I know it's hard to get a job in here right now. So, but you can apply. Like there's lots of website like Indeed, Glassdoors, and like Zip Recruiter. There's lots of agencies, and even you can go to physical agencies also. There's a lot of physical agencies for the job, and yeah, like look for the opportunities. There's some other opportunities too, like cash jobs also. There's some cash jobs also. So and you can do Uber deliveries, other deliveries too. So just stuck there and then make money and then get out from here.
That's crazy. That's supposed to be a nice, motivation like interview where it should be good, but there is no. Let's be honest, it's a not good time.
Not good time.
And
no.
Basically, if people start like telling in the comments like things, oh, you just cannot tell the truth. That's not true. That Canada is good opportunity, lots of job.
I get that too.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah. Fuck, man.
Yeah, people from the outside of Canada, they're thinking, oh, these guys are making a lot of money. There are a lot of opportunities, but whatever is showing in social media is not true.
The real life is tough.
It's different. It's tough.
Yeah, man. That's crazy.
Yeah, because whoever is in Canada, they know what the actual situation is, what's going on here, right?
Yeah. So just believe us, and we know the truth.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's actually pretty nice. Thank you. Thank you for sharing your experience. I appreciate it. And that's actually a pretty nice experience with you. Thank you very much.
Thank you.